Tekko 2025. It's always a great time.
Who's he?
Kentman!
He's not important!
Okay. Through the 17th of July to the 20th, we went to Tekko. When I say we, I mean me and my wife went to Tekko. It's a yearly anime convention we go to in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is a lot of fun and a good, you know, just kind of relaxed vacation for us. It's always a fun time, and this year was pretty decent. There were some things that could have been better, like the gaming hall. The gaming hall could have been a lot better, in my opinion. Maybe more vendors could have been there for gaming and related items and stuff. Maybe it was the lack of like gaming machines and arcade machines that was there. Like the ones that they had there was pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. However, I just do feels like there could have been better ones. There seemed like there was the same kind of arcade machines there. And then, you know, the dealer's room, which is the most thing that you do go for, was really good. You know, the artist alley is always a fantastic time, seeing all the different artists, you know, put all their talent on display and seeing all the unique characters that they've drawn and what's good and hip and at the time. You know, the dealer's room itself for the vendors, they pretty much had some of the same stuff, which kind of got boring to walk around through to like see if you wanted to buy certain things. I mean, I did buy some stuff, obviously, but not as much as I would have on a normal day at Tekko. So it was kind of a little lackluster, but the artist alley kind of made it come back around for me. There will be a vlog if you guys want to see that on the second channel. I'll be editing that up, and then it'll probably be posted tomorrow if you guys want to check that out, or maybe on Saturday, because Friday will be a Final Fantasy upload day on that channel. So if you want to check that out, it will be over there. So I do got a bunch of stuff from the vendor as well as the flea market that also happened around the convention this time. This happened last year, but it was a little bit more somewhat organized this year. It was kind of chaotic at times, because like when you first get into the flea market, you know, you are able to look around a little bit, but as the flea market would go on, there would be more and more and more people like just filled up in the room, and it was super crowded, and it was hard to kind of like look at stuff a lot. So we bought a few things and we pieced out because it was starting to get very hectic as time went on. But we did get a few things at the flea market, which I'm going to go over that stuff first. First thing that I managed to find was this 16-year anniversary Hatsune Miku from Sega prize, which was a really good find. Now her leg is a little busted, as she told me. It fell, and now I would have to glue her leg back together, which is fine to me. But for $15, it seemed like a pretty good deal for me. So like I managed to grab this 16-year anniversary Hatsune Miku, and it's very cute and it's very adorable. As you can tell from the back, I really love Hatsune Miku, and you know, it's a really cool deal. From the same booth that was $10, I also managed to get this magician rim as well, which looks really, really sexy and cute, and it's already assembled, which I really do love. This one is from Taito, I do believe. Yeah, it's from Taito. Yeah, so this is a Taito figure, which is one I didn't have, and I really love Taito's prize figures. Normally, I don't really go out of my way to buy prize figures most nowadays, because I really care more about buying scale figures. However, when I'm at a convention, when I just want to buy some figures kind of locally that I don't want to spend too much money on scale figures, because you never know if they're going to be fake or not, because vendors can be sketchy. So I just kind of focus on prize figures for the most part. But this one for $10 seemed like a pretty good steal for me. And as you all know, I love me my rim. Now, if you're wondering about the new setup, I did change my room a little bit, and I'll talk about that in another video. Rim is still over there, as you can see. I just moved my desk downward a little bit, so I'll explain that in a future video. But for now, yes, I did move, if you guys was wondering. And now, the flea market happened on 2 different days. It happened on Friday and on Sunday. So we went 2 different days, so we didn't buy these in the same day, but I'm just going to show them all at once. The next one I ended up finding was this Beach Time Asuna, which is getting super blown saturated out because of the sun like beaming on it. But like, it is a really, really cool figure. I'm trying to get it where it's not super sunlight. Now, she is a little dirty at some places, but for $5, it was a steal. I mean, I really do love Sword Art Online. It's one of my favorite anime, especially with watching with my wife. I'm trying to see, this is a Ben Presto prize figure, and it's a pretty good one. I really do like it. I think I like the swimsuit overall. I think Asuna's expression is really cute, and the beach ball that she's holding, and it's an overall decent quality figure, especially for $5. I have to clean her up. I decided to just leave it as it is so you can see how it is. Sometimes that's just how it be on the flea market. And I really do enjoy flea markets because you never know what you're going to find and what you're going to see. And there was so much other stuff I wanted to look at, but as I said, it started to get really crowded. The last thing that I end up buying is a figure that I wanted for a good long while, and that is this Be Cute Hatsune Miku figure. I really love the BQ side of figures, bunny figures, because they're kind of like your prize figure freeing figures, because they're the same kind of like quality almost, but smaller, but they also have the same kind of fishnet kind of leggings that actually looks realistic, and it's kind of hard to show up right now because of the camera and the lighting, but I'm going to try to get it my best look of it. I'm also going to show some B-roll of it as well. Now, the Be Cute line is made by Free, and I think they were really cute. Now, my wife ended up getting the Albedo Be Cute figure from the actual vendors, so you have to check out her video if you want to see that. Oh, the light the clouds just covered up the light, so you can actually see it a lot better now. Look at that. It's like the gods and heavens wanted you guys to see the good fan service of Hatsune Miku, and they delivered. And now we're going to take advantage of it. So look at this gorgeous figure. Now, there is two different versions of this. There's a black version and this white version. Now, the black version I did see at the flea market, and it's the one I wanted the most. However, someone else snagged it as I was trying to surf through the goddamn crowd to get to it, and someone else snagged it. That's just kind of how it be. But they had another one, which is okay, and I didn't want to walk away without one of them, so I just settled for this white one, which actually, now looking up close, is a lot cuter. I really like the design of her bunny outfit up here with a little skirt that's kind of flowing in the distance, as well as you get to see how good the leggings, fishnet leggings is, and then you get to see how cute her puff tail is. Also has Miku on the back of it with a heart on it. It's just an overall really cute figure. All right, now as you can see from scale wise, obviously the frame figure is definitely a lot bigger and has a little bit more extra detail, but at the same time, when you really look at them, this has just as much as the good quality as the frame figures does. And you can get these for a lot cheaper, just so you can see kind of a comparison of how they look side by side to each other. And I think both of them are really good, but like, for a good reasonable price, you can get these for a good while. So that was all my flea market purchases that I bought over the course of Tekko, but now I'm going to talk about the prints and the art prints that I got over the course of that. The first one that I love, absolutely love, is this super cute, sexy acrylic stand that I got from the artist from Devious Drawing Store. Now, they are on Twitter, which I'm going to post their information on screen as I'm showing it. And this is an acrylic stand of Chio from Elden Sister, which is a manga that I've recently started reading, and I really do enjoy it a lot. And the character from that is goddamn sexy as all hell. Now, she is this monster, demoness, succubus kind of monster. I don't really know what kind of monster she is, but she's hot and I really like her. And I really like the art and design for her. Now, I do want to try to get some of her figures at some point. However, they're kind of a little bit of expensive now. So I'm gonna have to take some time to actually get that worked out. Now, I'm trying to put this in here and it looks really good. I really like the art of this. This really caught my eye from the moment I saw it, and she had so many other great sexy art. I really think she was like my favorite artist at the dealers for the new artists that I've seen this year. And this one was like 25 bucks. This was like 25 bucks, which I would have to say the art is very sexy. The pose is really hot. I really like the design overall, how she drew it. She got like these like eyes in a cup, which is really kind of creepy, but you know, it's really hot. And the base overall is like this demonized summoning circle, which is how the main character did summon the Chio in his world. So you know, it's a really good attention to details. A little factoid about this: the same artist who drew this character is also the same artist who drew Mom Isekai. Yeah, let that sink in. The next artist that I got my next print from was from Raz Biza. I hope I said their name right. I apologize if I mispronounced it. However, they drew this really cute Bridget art that I absolutely loved the moment I saw it, and I had to grab it. Now, I've been wanting to get more Bridget art and just more merch in general, and this is kind of the start of that. If you don't know who Bridget is, she is, well, they are a femboy from Guilty Gear, and they've been one of my favorite characters ever since the game ever came out, ever since like the PS2 days. And this is their new design for Guilty Gear Strive, and the art is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, next, the next artist that I got a print from was called Genova Silver. One, shout out to the Final Fantasy VII reference for their name. Really love that. And last year I went to this artist to get my Tifa print, which was the Limit Break Tifa sexy art that I got from her. And this year she finally had the Aerith matching print to it. And oh my God, I think last year she was my favorite artist that I went to last year, and I would have said she was my favorite one this year as well, which she technically still is because she has a lot of sexy art from Nessa to Princess Peach and a bunch of other ones. But this Aerith one I had to get to match my Tifa one 100%. I really love how, you know, cute and sexy she made Aerith look in a whole new way of like her posing. And then I like that she also has her flower that she normally is known for in her bust, and that's really super cute and sexy at the same time. You know, Aerith can be cute and she can be sexy, and I really love that she captured that the most in this. And it's really hot. I really like that a lot. I don't want to put it up to the screen too much because you two might not like it. And the one thing I like this and I love about this is a good attention to detail is that both Tifa and Aerith are adjacent to each other, so they're back to back. So when you put them together, they'll actually like line up to each other, which I really love that attention to detail. So the last thing, I won't count this as a thing that I bought. Well, it is, but it was for mostly getting a signature, but then I didn't really feel like going through the line to get the signature, which was a poster that I got printed out of the key art for Atelier Mimaru. Now, the voice actress for Mimaru was at Tekko, and I did print this out to get this signed for her, but the line was really long and I just didn't really feel like waiting in the line to get this signed from her. So unfortunately I didn't do that, but I did want to just show it off that I did buy it for that purpose, but it's not something I bought at the dealers. The next few things that I did get from the actual vendors from the dealer's room were a few wall scrolls and a couple figures that I bought on a whim. Now, the first wall scroll that I ended up buying was a sexy ass Supersonic wall scroll, which was $30, which is kind of a lot for a wall scroll, but for Supersonico, I think it was pretty necessary. Supersonico has always been one of my classic favorite waifus, and I really wanted to replace my Dakimakura that I had of her for my wall because I feels like it's really old at this point, and I wanted to get something brand new for her. So I might have to sit back for this one because it is pretty big. It is pretty good. Look at this goddamn wall scroll, man. It's so fucking sexy. I like that it has this cute, like, you know, art of Supersonico holding her guitar, her famous guitar, because she is known for a rocker. I don't know if she actually knows how to play it, but she tries her best to make it look cool that she knows how to rock it. And I just think this outfit for her is super cute. I really like the blue and like dark blue skirt. I love that she also has a little tummy showing because that is also really cute. And then of course her famous shirt that she has. And it's a freaking classic wall scroll that I am so happy to have. Now, this wall scroll is gonna actually go right there on that wall, so you'll be able to see it in the background. This also will be somewhat of the Simmer Progress section as well. So that will get also built in the future, but man, having this is a really, really good deal. Now, the other wall scroll that I end up buying was a last minute purchase because I was eyeballing it the entire vendor day, and then I was like, I'm just gonna buy it because it was just calling my name. This one was also 30 bucks, which was a pretty good steal. And if you already caught a peep at what it is, this really, really sexy, good looking Darkstalkers wall scroll of Morgan and Lilith, and this looks so goddamn hot. I really like how, you know, it captures the dynamic story and lore from Lilith and Morgan, how, you know, Lilith wants to steal Morgan's body, but also Lilith dominates her little sister in the game, and you have the rose petals all over the place and stuff, and it's just a really sexy and hot freaking wall scroll, and it looks so fucking good, and I think it fits well in a fan service lover's room indefinitely. Now this will go on this wall, which this side of the room will be a little naughty, and I feels like a Morgan and Lilith succubus fit wall scroll seems like the perfect fit for that side of the room, if I don't say so for myself. Now, the last few figures that I bought actually at the vendors, I'm gonna save this one for last because it's kind of a mystery bag. It's a little gotcha, which I guess is kind of fitting for Nikkei itself. We're gonna look at this black bag that is not naughty, I promise, but it is really hot. And it is this Ryza sexy prize figure from, I think it's from Fury, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, it's a really sexy figure. It's Ryza in a swimsuit, which is, you know, you can never go wrong for that. I mean, I do have that sexy as Ryza swimsuit figure back there, which is also really hot. This one is going to be just cute, and we're going to open it up right now. Oh my god, look at that expression. That is so cute. That is a Ryza face if I ever saw one. Her cheesing, looking all cute and stuff on the beach with her actual super cute swimsuit, two-piece swimsuit. They actually did a really good job on this figure. You know, it looks super cute. I really like the design for swimsuit. I like that it has a, you know, nice frills on the top with the orange or yellow, I guess you could say, that also matches her swim trunks here. And then you also get a peek of the actual bikini on the hip cleavage here, which is not showing up quite well at all because of the sun being all a bastard. They're trying to block you from all this good fan service, but I really like how they have a little bit of a definition of her abs showing a little bit on her tummy here, which looks really, really cool. And then just the overall expression, it feels like Ryza, and it's an overall really good figure. And now the time has finally come, which is to open this Nikkei figure with a random plush. Now, there was about 4 different Nikkei figures, prize figures that was there, from Viper, Alice, and I think 2 other ones that I can't remember at the moment. And I hope that I either get Alice or Viper. First, let's pull out the plushie and see what plushie we got. I don't know what the plushie's gonna be. Oh, it's a cute little 9-tailed fox. I think my wife will like it because she collects a lot of different plushies, so I have some benefits for it. I'm gonna let you guys see it before I do. I'm gonna close my eyes. We are going to grab this goddamn figure and we're gonna see who it is. Do you guys know who it is? You know who before I do? Okay. Oh my god! It's actually Viper! We actually got the Viper figure! Oh my god! Yes! Let's go! The Gacha Nikkei gods have blessed me with Viper! Oh my god! I really like how they designed the hair. I mean, obviously it could definitely be a lot better, but for a prize figure itself, I think they did an amazing job on the scope of the hair, and the expression looks really good. Most prize figures always jacks up the face when it comes to a lot of the prize figures, but this one is actually pretty good. You have that under boob that looks super good, and you also got the nice, good, like, tied swimsuit. It's kind of a new variation of a swimsuit that I don't really seen in the game. That is the figure. That's the gacha. I'm super glad to have this because again, it was the one I wanted the most. And I could have definitely gone with Alice, but you know, Viper is just super cute. I really like how they did her horns as well. And you got a little beauty mark on her face. Oh, this is so gorgeous. One thing I will say that I did see that I almost spent all my money on, which would have been probably worth it, was this Murasaki Senran Kagura figure. That bitch was $320. $320, which was like the amount of budget that I had for Tekko. And now keep in mind, this is me going to this convention right after our Disney Florida vacation. So we didn't really have a lot of money to work with after going on vacation. This was kind of like an extended, we could try to make it work vacation, and all we had was like $300 each for us to spend. And if it was any other character, one of my favorite characters like Yumi or Homura or Asuka or anything like that, then I probably would have definitely went with it. However, since it was Murasaki, which I do like Murasaki, don't get me wrong, she's really cute and hot and sexy, but I wasn't willing to spend $300 for her. I'm going to be honest. As much as I love Senran Kagura, she's not a character that I would spend $300 for right off the bat. That is pretty much my whole Tekko experience this year. It was a fun, fantastic, relaxing time, and I enjoyed it so very much, and I can't wait to go back next year. What will I get? I guess only time will tell. But for now, let me know how you guys feel about going to anime conventions, if you've gone to one this year, and what do you normally buy when you go to anime conventions? What do you like to see? Do you go to the gaming hall? Do you go to the dealer's room mostly? Do you do panels? Let me know what you guys think. Again, there will be a vlog of me going to Tekko, and you want to see that, that will be on Saturday. And I will be having my vlog going to Disney and Florida, along with a lot of the pickups that I got from there very soon. That video is just going to take a little longer to edit and get together because I have a whole production for that one, because there's a lot that's going into that video. So it will definitely happen. So hopefully you show it some love when it does show up on your feed. So that will be sad. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, let me know by hitting the like button and subscribing for more. But that is all I got for this video. Hope you always remember that fan service is the best kind of service, and I hope you be a fan of that like button, and I will see you in the next video next time. Bye me.